Hello guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Arturo Rivo Jr. And today is Photoshop post-processing tutorial time. If you are a portrait photographer in the fashion industry, this technique is for you. So this technique is a skin retouching technique. This is very famous in the fashion industry among the photographers. So this technique is very famous because it retains the texture of the skin while it removes skin imperfections such as blemishes, pimples, ugly lines, and scars. So if you want to know more about this technique, stay tuned. Hello guys, welcome back. So the technique I'm about to share is called frequency separation technique. This is very famous for portrait photographers, especially in the fashion industry. So for this particular project, I selected this photo of mine, and the model is Miss Jennifer Lee. She is an actress and a DJ in the Philippines. So this picture it doesn't really need so much editing. But if you look closely, she still has some imperfections in the skin. There is some pimple, some uh, some dark spots that we can still improve. And you can see the cheeks. There are still textures or tones that still needs to improve. So the first step is to duplicate the original layer 2 times. You can do this by clicking Ctrl J. 1, 2. So the second layer, we can name this as low frequency tone. And the third layer, we can name this as high frequency texture. So basically the objective of this technique is to edit the skin tones without affecting the texture of the skin. This is because we don't want our portraits to look unnatural. So we have to edit the tones without affecting the texture. So the next step is to hide the top layer by clicking the eye icon beside the layer, then highlight or select the middle layer, then click filter, blur, and Gaussian blur. Then adjust the value. The purpose of this is to make the skin blemishes disappear. For now, I'll be using 37.4 pixels. Then the next step is make the top layer visible. Then select it. Then click image. Then apply image. Oops, sorry. Image. Then apply image. Then we have to choose the layer source, and we have to choose the tone layer or the low frequency. Then make the blending, subtract opacity at 100%, scale to, and offset at 128. Then press OK. The next step is to change the blending mode of the layer to linear light. Then as you can see, it is back to the original picture, but we are just starting. So now we have to select the skin layer. You can zoom in the picture, then choose the lasso tool. Then for now, we will select the skin in the forehead. So it doesn't have to be perfect. That's it. Then we have to refine the edges of the selection. You can do this by clicking this button, or you can go to the select and refine edges. As you can see, the edges are still not soft or not feathered. So we have to change the value of feather. So make this, for this particular picture, I can go 9.4. I think this is okay, but we don't have to press OK. You have to take note of this value, then press cancel. Then put the value on this location, the feather location. So let's put 9.7. Then we deselect this one by pressing Ctrl D. So now we are about to apply the changes on the skin tones. The next step is to select again the skin on the forehead. Highlight the middle layer. Then press filter, blur, then Gaussian blur. Up. Don't overdo this, because if you select the highest pixels available, it will become dark. So just select the maximum available value that will make the skin smoother. Then deselect again. Now let's select the skin on her cheeks. So try to avoid the nose, eyes, and the lips. Then to copy the previous filter, you can press Ctrl F. Then the next cheek. Then Ctrl F. Then the chin. Ctrl F. You can also smoothen the neck part. Then Ctrl F. Then for the nose, it's a little bit different. So we must choose the top layer. Then choose the clone stamp tool and make the opacity 30 to 40%. Then copy the smoothest layer or the smoothest skin tone on the cheeks. You can do this by pressing Alt, then click on the smoother or the smoothest part of the skin. Click, then you can brush it on your nose. So click it again for the source, then you can brush. So as you can see, her skin is almost perfect. So you can do this if you just want to make it smoother. That's it, guys. The changes we have done is a little subtle because her skin is almost perfect. So if you want to compare the original and the edited picture, you can press the Alt key, then click on the eye icon. So this is the original and this is the edited. As you can see, the edited part, the skin tones on the cheeks is much better than the original. So let's do this again. So this is the original, then this is the edited. So you can see that the colors and the tones are much better. You can also eliminate the face shines or some perspiration on the skin using this technique. And for the next step, we will remove the unwanted blemishes by clone stamp tool. You can press the bracket key to resize this tool. It must be the same size of the skin blemish. Then make the opacity at around 80%. So let's click outside the blemish and then onto the blemish. So keep repeating this until all the visible blemish are removed. You can also remove this hair. That's it, guys. That's the basic on how to retouch the skin on a portrait using the frequency separation technique. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, if you learn something from it, you can share it. Please click the thumbs up button and please subscribe to this channel for more videos about photography. Thank you guys and God bless.